What is going on, guys? My name is Tubby. Welcome to the third ever Ask Tubby video where you ask me questions on Facebook and Twitter. I go ahead and respond to them. Let's get right into it. But before we do, I want to let you guys know that we got our second WrestleCrate box today. Oh my gosh, so much wrestling goodness. I'm wearing the shirt right now. It's a Shikara shirt from Pro Wrestling Tees. I unboxed it. You guys can check that out right here, somewhere here. Go check out the video where we unbox WrestleCrate number 2. It's really awesome. And if you use the code Tubby at WrestleCrate.com, you will save 10%. And also, I'm doing a little bit of a follow spree. If you're like, I want Tubby Emu to follow me on Twitter. Well, I am. There's a tweet in the description. Go follow WrestleCrates. Hit that retweet button, and I'm going to follow 5 people tonight, sometime tonight. So let's get into it with your questions right now. So the first question comes from Justin Maccabee, who says, when was the first time you realized that you wanted to be a YouTuber? From the very first moment I saw YouTube. I remember it was 2005, 2006. I first saw the website. The first people I started seeing was SXE Phil, What the Buck, Lonely Girl 15, and just seeing that there was so much more you could do. Now, when I first started, I wanted to, and I've talked about this before through all my channels. There'll be more of that in the beginning. But when I first wanted to start my own YouTube, I remember watching one of Phil's videos, and he said, I can't remember exactly what he said, and I was like, I want to be a YouTuber. It's something I wanted to do. I never saw myself being on this side of the camera necessarily. I saw myself being the guy directing videos, but then snowballs, everything happened, and then boom, look at me, I'm now huge. Well, size-wise, I'm huge, but also on YouTube, I have a pretty good following, and that's all thanks to you guys, some of the greatest fans ever. Ada Reviews 99 wants to know, if anybody could face Brock Lesnar or beat him at WrestleMania, who would you want it to be? Honestly, I think they set it up perfectly for Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar rematch at WrestleMania next year. But at the same time, if you look at the path they're on, I honestly think Triple H sees something in Kevin Owens, and I think Kevin Owens will face Brock Lesnar down the line. I mean, look what he's doing. The KO, the destruction. One guy is doing Suplex City. One guy is throwing people into the ring aprons and taking them out. Kevin Owens versus Brock Lesnar is absolute fucking money, and that's the match I would love to see at WrestleMania, so thank you very much for your question. The second question I get doesn't have an answer. Tubby, why don't you stream anymore? The last time I streamed, I think, was in February on twitch.tv/TubbyEmu. Well, good news, streaming is coming back. You may have noticed my YouTube has got full new branding, my Twitter page, my Twitch pages. And one of the big things that kept me away from streaming was streamers get donations. Well, I had a couple people that donated money and then charged back. Basically, they donate money. A couple months later, their family or their parents notice a charge on their credit card and go, I didn't authorize that, and it charges back. Well, so what happens is that somebody on stream donates $5 to play with me, and I'm like, hey man, let's go play. We play online, we have fun, and then 3 months later, that kid's parent charges back. I then got, for $5 donation, I had a $50 fee, and I had to get $50 back for some little kid sending me $5. So that kind of killed the whole streaming thing. The audience has been great. You don't ever have to donate to watch a stream, but we've been trying to work out a different way to do streams because I have a subscribe button on Twitch where there's no ads, there's emoticons. All that's going to be coming with the summer. We have a lot of stream plans. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. You can see all the information on the Twitch page. Uverse Mode Payback is what's really going to start off the streams. It's going to be a big event, and it's going to be fun. You guys can subscribe over there for $4.99. There's 2 people that have kept their paid subscriptions for the last 3 months, even though I haven't streamed. You guys, the real MVP. That's the 2 big things you can do. Be active on the streams. Even if you can't donate, just come out and have fun. Talk to me, chat, interact. Or if you are able to help, or if you're like, hey, I want more streams, that's what donations are for. But I'm no longer going to be taking donations from cash, at least for right this second. What I've worked out with a couple other streamers is you can send Amazon gift cards, where you just click a link just like you would normally donate. You throw in the email, boom. If you want to help, you don't have to. It's just kind of a streamer thing. If you're watching YouTube and you're like, donate, Twitch donations and Twitch are, kind of synonymous. That's how Twitch streamers kind of make a living. Dustin Ochicha asks, Tubby, how did you and Intern Timmy meet? How did I meet Intern Timmy? Let's see if I can remember. Think cloud here. No, fade out. The fuck is editing this video? Where's the fade out? We don't know how to do that. Roll clip. All right, going to the office today as we. Hey, what's up, dude?
Nothing.
What's going on, man?
I've always wanted to be.
Wait, hold up. What are you doing out here?
Well, I'm homeless because I was addicted to iced tea. I spent all my money on it, and I was also chasing my dream to be an assistant to a WWE YouTuber channel.
Wait, what? Dude, I cover wrestling for a living.
Well, I worked for iced tea.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You work for iced tea?
Yeah.
Dude, I just now bought 9 gallons of Arizona iced tea.
Come on, let me in. Let me in.
What can you do? Will you be my intern?
Yeah, I'll be your intern.
Will you shake on it? You'll be my intern? Congratulations, you're my intern. I'm gonna call you Intern Timmy.
Okay.
Let's go.
So all jokes aside, Intern Timmy likes video games. He loves video games. He plays video games kind of more than I do. And he kind of wanted to do YouTube. And I've said this for the longest time, that anybody in my town, family, friends, if they want to do YouTube, come by my office, pitch me stuff, come play with me. Well, not play with, you can use my equipment, you can capture my stuff, I'll help you, I'll build your channel. He's got his own channel, and guess what? Boom. He's got like 90 subs already. He's got Noobs Inc. He's going to be covering games like Witcher 3, GTA. Timmy, what are you covering?
Witcher 3.
Witcher 3, that's all I know so far. What else, Timmy?
GTA 5.
GTA 5? See? We should really turn the camera on Intern Timmy, but...
Might just find some really cheap games on Steam.
Really cheap games on Steam. That's kind of stuff Timmy's covering. Timmy's behind us, by the way. If you can't really see him. We're in the studio. By studio, I mean kind of just set up with one light, and my tits are sweating in the shirt. But Anthony Perks asks, do you think that GFW can get a TV deal? Yeah, I think GFW can get a TV deal, especially now with Destination America. I think Destination America has made it very clear that they want, their channel to be wrestling related. Whether or not it was, let's bring Ring of Honor on because TNA, is sucking, or whether or not they actually just want both wrestling shows. For all we know, that the head of Destination America could be the biggest wrestling market in the world, and he just wants every wrestling company under one house. Or Global Force Wrestling is Destination America. I don't know. And that's the American side of things. If they get a TV deal, though, I think it'll be good. We have a lot of options right now as wrestling fans. You have Lucha Underground on the El Rey Network. You have WWE NXT on the network. And then now you have TNA and Ring of Honor on Destination America, which I've already watched Ring of Honor on syndicated television on the CW. So I already have like 40 on my DVR. I watch the show. I like it. If you guys have never seen Ring of Honor, I highly suggest you check it out when it starts on June 3rd. It's going to be a good time. So Logan Big Dog wants to know, Tubby, will ROH get any TNA or WWE talent now that they're on Destination America? WWE, no, unless somebody gets released. Impact, I don't know. I mean, they're making it seem like, at first I thought, okay, this is what happened. ROH is the new dog. They're coming in. They're stuck with TNA till September. ROH is coming in. But now they make it seem like it's been work the whole time. Like if you watch the stream with Drew Galloway at the TNA offices that day when they called a meeting, I'm still thinking this could be kayfabe. But I would expect if they are going to work together going forward, we could see some talent swap. But right now, from what we're being told, there's no working relationship between the two companies, and one is just a lead-in for the other one. I'd like to see some of them, but at the same time, ROH has got enough talent on their show. They don't need TNA people. TNA would need Ring of Honor people. Just my honest opinion. George Star, what's happening with Russ Crowd? How many times are you going to ask that? Roll clip. So basically, WrestleCraft is kind of dead. What happened was I was partnered with A6, and A6 Hosting at the time was a great hosting company. Everything I asked or did, WrestleCraft was up and running. But then they went out of business and left us hanging, and we didn't find another server company. Ben Addington, who is the community manager there, is over at Creeper Host now, and he's always said we can get a server. Working on it, but in the meantime, I am producing a series from Team Visionary. You guys can follow them on Twitter at MC Team Visionary. Links somewhere in the description. They have been building some epic stuff for a series I'm working on. That is coming soon. I don't necessarily have time to build arenas anymore. I'm working on my production studios, but they are a great build team. They're trying to get their name out there, and you guys are going to see some really, really awesome creations from them. You guys can really go check them out on Planet Minecraft. You should see some of the builds they've done. Tim Fife wants to know, Tubby, how did you start your own company? So Uverse Studios I created Actually, let's go a little history of the timeline quick. I worked for an awesome guy when I was a kid. We ran mobster sites. Jesse, absolutely amazing. We had a good time. And then basically he had a hosting company called Uber. And I just really fell in love with the name, and I asked him, can I make my studio that? And he was like, yeah, sure. So I did, and I made Uverse Studios 4 years ago. I registered it with the state of Wisconsin, and I just kind of went forward with that. Now, my main channel took over, Teaming Tubby Emu, so I never really did anything studio-based. I never did any production shows. I was just worried about putting out news and rumors. My company that I own now is going to be producing that kind of stuff. I want it to be a production house, studios. I want to be covering all sorts of different games, producing channels, producing verticals. Timmy's playing with the titties, and that's pretty much it. That's how Uverse Studios came to be. And the last question for today comes from Brandon Wallace, who asks, Tubby, what is your opinion on Kevin Owens' new main roster contract? Well, you know, rumors about a new main roster contract, but the one thing we do know is he is now scheduled for all the Raws up until SummerSlam, except maybe for 1 or 2. He's being advertised for house shows, pay-per-views. I am really excited. I'm a big Kevin Owens fan. I'm going to link in the description a Not Sam interview he did with Sam Roberts. It is a very good interview where you just get to see more of Kevin Owens. If you've never watched him in other promotions, you've really got to. And one of the things that he said in an interview was, I want to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. I want to be in the Elimination Chambers. I want to be in all those big types of matches. And let me tell you, if you see him in a ladder match, the link is also in the description for Ladder Wars 4 against El Generico or Sami Zayn. And what he did with 2 ladders set up, 2 ladders draped across, was absolutely magical. I highly suggest you go watch that. The link is in the description. So, with Kevin Owens being on the main roster, this presents a unique opportunity. Will he be forced to just drop the title because he wants another title on the main roster? Will he continue to do both? Who knows? The one thing we do know is that NXT tapes a month out, so he could be at NXT tapings and on the main roster at the same time. I think he could do it. Whether or not he gets stripped, I don't know. He has kind of pushed around William Regal, so I could see him like KOing William Regal, and then William Regal takes the title away. I think that's an option. So anyway, make sure to subscribe to Intern Timmy's channel. If you guys want to get a WrestleCrate, you guys can, WrestleCrate.com. Like I said, everybody needs money. Everybody needs to save money. I don't want you to pay full price. If you use the code Tubby, you'll save 10%, right? 10%. You'll save 10%. I hope I didn't say 15 because it's 10%. But if you get the Ultimate Crate, which is $30, you then save $3. So it's $27. The crate that we got today that I unboxed, which you guys can go watch, easily worth $60. So you guys save $33 if you go buy the WrestleCrate with my code. This crate is gone. You have to wait till the next one for the month of June. They send out once a month. Basically how it works is on up till June 18th, you can order. They ship them out the week or after, and then you get them from like the 27th to the 30th, and then you can enjoy your wrestling goodness. I'm wearing one of my wrestling goodness. Most boxes come with a t-shirt, but not all of them. There is no guarantee that they're going to come with a t-shirt, but if they do, they're from Pro Wrestling Tees and Barbershop Window, which I really like Pro Wrestling Tees, so I'm all for it. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for asking your questions. Make sure to follow me at Tubby Emu on Facebook and Twitter. You guys can go check out, stay active with me. YouTube sub boxes break a lot. You might miss a video, and if you do, we'll try to do a little recap things like this, or I'll tweet them out. That's about it, guys. Make sure to check out Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Intern Timmy. Timmy, you want to say anything, Timmy? Timmy, say something to the people, quick. We're ending the video, quick. Timmy, video editor. Boom.